அன்னைக்கு வேறு, அதனால் அவனுக்கு எப்படா விடியும்னு. Last question, and these 3 questions are towards Aditya in this team, towards Mitra in this, Dakshin Siddharth, sorry, you have spoken about, so Dakshin Siddharth in this team and Mitra Nitish in that team. So this is the last one. There are questions and then reward and then discussion and then result might be postponed.
Team decide பண்றதுக்கு ஒரு நாள் ஆயிடுச்சு சார்.
Aditya, your question. You had been exposed to various environments. At one point of time, you were exposed to school over here, local school, and then you were taken to some other farm, and there were plenty of confusions. You underwent a lot of stress in that school, I know, and you had to undergo a lot of struggles. I counseled you a lot in various occasions and all that. Then you grew up as a very steady youngster. And after mechanical engineering, things have actually been different. And now you are quite okay. I'm very happy to see your progress. The point is, over the period of time, right from, I think when you were like Hafiz, just a little above than Hafiz, you started coming to my place. Badriyana had been very keen to put you into guidance. What kind of self-healing you had been doing? Apart from the advice from Badriyana or Annie or myself or any of your good friends, what kind of self-healing you had been doing for yourself in these several years between the transit of school life and college life? Because these people are on the bridge and they are going to be in the college life in another 3 or 4 years. So that will be helpful for them. The moments in which you made self-healing, you put the plaster for your own emotional wounds, you put the plaster for your own emotional turmoils. Tell us some of the things, and through that we will be able to learn the leadership style that you have.
So psychologically speaking, sir, whatever we see, we will intake them. If we started reading like positive vibes, we will get positive vibes from them. So I started reading, not reading maybe videos also. I started seeing and reading more positive things. So I came to know I had good positive vibes from them, and moreover I got literally mature when I grew up also. Apparently speaking, my father also helped me a lot in this process. Moreover, whenever I get stressed, I would go to one of my favorite hobbies to get me out of myself.
And your dream of doing something in artificial intelligence and robotics, we have spoken about that 5 years back, right?
Yes.
And I made a self-analysis. I conducted a workshop for you. I asked a couple of questions and we made a self-analysis. Okay, on to that.
Yes.
Now into automobiles. Artificial intelligence, automobiles, 2 different extremes. So, there are particles, nothing extremes. So, 2 different extremes. Was it not like taking a piece of with you when your dream has been shattered and you are put into something else? How did you deal with that?
I would like to say that whatever we see, we like to take it into ourselves and we think that that is our dream. But that's not the truth. When I came to you and when you told me that I'm good at robotics, that I might be good in robotics, I thought that would be easy and that would be better since I was going to robotics class at those times. But once I grew up and when I came to know what are all the difficulties that I would face in robotics,
So she is asking for response.
Oh, kilo only 3 years. How many years? Kilo way specialty farm.
when I came to age and I got to know about what are the difficulties, I got a new mindset that I will go towards my passion.
Right.
So I started discovering my passion and I finally ended up in the business.
That's it. Our restroom board is side the way the anti-terrorist. Action. So, Kiran was asking a very relative question, but my question is very simple. There would be some times in life where some people or some turn of events that would come and storm on your face, to make you forget about all the good deeds that you have learned from a session like this. Okay, so in the ancestral Vedas, if you take, குருகுலம்ல ஒருத்தர் கற்றுக்கிட்ட விஷயத்தையே மறக்க வைக்கிற மாதிரி ஏதாவது விஷயங்கள் நடக்கும். அந்த நடக்கிற விஷயத்தை தாண்டி எவன் ஒருத்தர் நிற்கிறானோ அவங்க உண்மையான குருகுலத்துடைய சீடன் அப்படின்னு ஒரு ஐதீகம். அது இங்கிலீஷில் சொல்றதுக்காக குருகுலம்னால தான் தமிழில் சொன்னேன். ஸோ take MS Evening Session as Gurukul and the kind of deeds and value system that you are learning. You might be across, you have already been exposed into various states of India. You have been in North India for several years and you have come here now, and things might be changed. And maybe in the future you will be in some other country, you will be going out and everything is going to be nostalgic about MS Evening Sessions. But if that is the situation where it comes and slashes out all the learnings that you had in MS Evening Session, if there comes a situation where it is going to be blacked out, how do you think you will not allow the software to get depleted and you will keep the software protected and put and stay as a right person as you are now? How is it going to be possible for you? Yeah, sure.
Sir, I think in the future no one can predict what will happen, sir. No one can actually judge or anticipate the different turns of events that one might experience, the different types of problems that might come and hit them, sir. So I think this particular session provides a base for us, sir, because if we have a firm base, then I believe that we can face any sort of problem. So you have set the base for all of us right now, sir. So I think that we have to keep our mind steady, and first we have to know more about life, sir. It's only if you know more about problems and life you'll be able to tackle them effectively, sir. So I've learned more about life, all the various spheres, and because there are people from different walks of life here, sir. So I've learned a lot of things here about the opinions of various people and how it might help us in the future. And there are a lot of activities related to this, sir. You give us with some problems and we have to find solutions to it together as a team or sometimes individually, sir. So I think this is setting up a platform for our future so that we might face any sort of problems no matter where we are and how we are.
Okay, the last question. I thought of finishing this round at 6:30 and fitting it 6:30. Ratan Nitish, don't play with my feelings. Don't play with my thoughts. Don't play with my image. Don't play with my ego. These are all some of the statements that youngsters commonly repeat during their college days. When I was a college student, I heard plenty of things. There was a friend, a classmate of ours. Her name was Devasena Nitya. We used to call her Nitya. And Nitya once said, Manikandan, you always wear dark shirts and your heart is just like your shirt's color. அவன் எதுக்காக என்ன அப்படி சொன்னாங்கன்னு எனக்கு இப்போ வரைக்கும் தெரியாது. So I asked her, but Thursday வரைக்கும் she used to say that you are our hero, you are our role model. கிளாஸ்மேட்டாக இருந்தாலும் உங்களுக்கு நிறைய லேர்ன் பண்ணுவேன். Friday she comes and says this. அதனாலே எனக்கு யாராவது வந்துட்டு அப்ரிசியேஷன் கொடுத்தாங்க அப்படின்னா அதை நான் பெருசாக இது பண்ணிக்க மாட்டேன். although I thank and I will not take it. So இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய என்னுடைய கிளாஸ்மேட்ஸ் நான் காலேஜ் படிக்கும்போது யூனிவர்சிட்டி படிக்கும்போது யங்ஸ்டர்ஸ் in your opinion as a teenager, why do they get so much sentimental in speaking like that, and what are they trying to communicate to the others when they are involving in such conversations?
Sir,
நான் இங்கே தான் இருக்கேன்.
Amar, change of the, if you are talking to someone, you need to change the topic, sir. They suddenly say something not fitting for the topic, talking, sir. So to change the topic, sir, they need to do something, sir. So some of them will say like that and they will change the topic and they will be going opposite the way that they are talking to you, sir. So you said that
answer. Very good.
Like இல்ல.
Aunty or akka.
1997 நடந்த ஒரு விஷயத்தை இவர் சொல்யூஷன் சொன்னா பாத்தியா? Anybody wants to answer any of these rapid fire questions that I asked to the other people? Sometimes your heart would have said, I should have answered that. And the மாதிரி எதுனா இருந்தது? Yeah, Mitra. Okay, 3 members, first come first serve, Mitra.
Sir, 2 questions, sir. First one is the question that you asked towards Harihar and sir about that life, sir. Why are people lying in their lives, sir?
Okay.
So the answer that I would like to give is either there are 2 reasons, sir. Either they are being they are having that negligence attitude and that's why they are trying to lie, sir. And they have a negative attitude and negative thought. What may happen if we like that one, sir? And if other thing is if we do something wrong and if we say something to say about that to the elders, sir, then that's going to cause that may cause some problems, sir. So to hide from that they may lie, sir. This is one question, sir. Sir, you asked Vishwan one question, sir.
Sir, I have the same thing, sir. Politician.
Politician.
I have the same, sir.
I have
What, sir?
Sir, as you asked question why youngsters get to be a politician, sir. My answer would be the bad example set by now the recent times Chief Minister, sir. Recent Chief Manikandan, sir. UPS, sir. So if I inspired to be as a Chief Minister or
They
politician,
saved a lot of life during this program.
Recognize-
example,
Sir,
sir.
pocket a lot of money.
They saved a lot of lives. Do you think ADMK is going to lose by this election?
Sir, they have money,
They are
sir.
going to win
Definitely
again.
no, sir.
They are going to win again.
Yes,
Now
sir.
that Rajinikanth has withdrawn, they are going to win again.
Yes, sir, they saved many lives, sir, but some of the moves taken by the Chief Minister is not fit.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Yes, sir. For example, sir, if I'm inspired to be an if I'm inspired to be a Chief Minister to save someone's life and just give some new reforms, sir. Okay, let us go and watch some reforms taken by our new Chief Minister. If I go on the news channel, sir, there comes Chief Minister trolling Kamal Hassan for new Big Boss hosting Big Boss show, sir. Example, sir, he's trolling Kamal Hassan for hosting Big Boss show, and he trolled to the core, sir, and Kamal Hassan literally hated that to just make the opponent party, sir, Kamal Hassan's party, to go down. To go down, he made all those trollings, sir.
Yeah, for his dignity, he should not.
Yes,
have
sir.
said that.
As a Chief Minister, he's not supposed to do that. Instead, he can explain some new reforms and problems in the country, sir.
Right,
Instead of that, he's focusing only on making other parties go down, sir.
Correct.
So,
So these are all the things that are making an youngster.
yes, sir.
Okay, right.
My opinion.
Agreed.
Thank you, sir.
இப்போ 3 பேர் தான் கை தூக்குறாங்கன்னு சொன்னது 3 பேர் சொல்லியாச்சு. இதுக்கப்புறம் வந்துட்டு நான் போயிட்டு முன்னாடி என் கை தூக்கல. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சர்வ். ஆட் அப் ஆன் வேதோஷன்ஸ். நீ எதுக்கும் கை தூக்குங்க எதுக்கு?
தூக்குனடா? சரி, தூக்குனீங்க.
சரி சீக்கிரம்.
We are coming to the political parties that we are not we are a human being, but we join the political things. We are like a monster, and when we anybody opposed to us means we will be doing anything to there. So
Why politics is so dangerous and ugly word? ஏய் அரசியல்வாதிகள் நீ அப்படிங்கிற அளவுக்கு ஆயிடுச்சு. இந்த அரசியல்லாம் இங்க வேண்டாம். ஸோ why அவ்வளோ ஒரு பாலிட்டிக்ஸ் எவ்வளோ புனிதமான விஷயம்.
yes,
பொலிட்டிக்கல் எக்கானமி படிச்சோம்னா பெரிய ஆள். கார்ல் மார்க்ஸ் வந்து பொலிட்டிக்கல் எக்கனாமிஸ்ட். அவர் ஒரு பெரிய ஆள். வாஜ்பாய் பொலிட்டிக்கல் எக்கானமி படிச்சவர். ஹி ரூல்ட் த நேஷன். அப்படிப்பட்ட பாலிட்டிக்ஸ் நரசிம்மராவ் பொலிட்டிக்கல் எக்கானமியில் கரைச்சி குடிச்சவர். டிஎன் சேஷன் எலெக்ஷன் கமிஷன் எக்ஸ்-எலெக்ஷன் கமிஷன் ஆஃப் இந்தியா பொலிட்டிக்கல் எக்கானமி தெரிஞ்சவர். அப்படிப்பட்ட புனிதமான ஆட்கள் இருந்து அந்த காமராஜர்
அப்படி இருந்தவங்களா sir,
yes, actually now the people are like a monster, and they are doing many criminal things in the world.
Okay, one common
So
question to
for
everyone.
them only the words came the
Right. Is there anything to change over? Will this change like youngster in politics? Yes. நான் வந்து அதாவது இப்போ இந்தியன் ஆர்மியில் நான் சோல்ஜரை சேரணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறோம், இல்லை ஐபிஎஸ் நான் போலீஸ் ஆகணும்னு சொல்கிறோம், அது கம்மியாயிடும்.
Yes, sir.
அது கம்மியான மாதிரியே இப்போ உலகம் எங்கே போகணும்னு தெரியலாம் கம்மியாயிடும். ஸோ will there come a day where an youngster will stick his neck out and say, or she will seek her neck out and say that, how did we get into politics and I would like to do something? அப்படிங்கிற நாள் வருமா வரணும்னா yeah.
Sir, the day
Oh,
will
yeah.
definitely come, sir. It is when the youngsters are given chance, sir, and their opinions and perspectives are taken into account at the right moment, sir. So, if that happens, if the youngsters are given more chance in politics, it will definitely happen.
Okay, right. So once again, Aditya raised question. Mitra, Aditya Ketavi. So Aditya, what was the question that you wanted to ask?
The question you asked in the question, sir, about the Italy situation. Like you told, like nowadays in Italy, everyone started enjoying life. So after this COVID-19, it had a great impact on every people all over the world. To be frank, everyone had a fear of life, and they started enjoying life. They wanted to enjoy the life until they live. So I guess everyone started spending money for that.
Super.
And one more question, sir. You asked a question to Keetna that why do you think nowadays people started loving nature? For that question, I have seen in a video like nowadays, as she told, as she mentioned, everyone is trying to spread love about nature, sir. Moreover, I saw in a video like whatever species that becomes extinct, it will affect the food chain. But only if human becomes extinct, it will nourish the world. Nature.
Okay. Right, that's a nice answer. Kiran, why is your hand raised? Yes, tell us what you want to say.
Sir, why should you not lie, sir? That one, sir.
Yeah, tell us the answer.
Okay, sir. So, sir, in my opinion, I've always seen people lie for two reasons, sir. One, they're afraid to admit the truth, sir, or two, that they're running, that they can't find a better excuse, sir. So, either way, if you run away from your problem, sir, your problem will come back to haunt you, so it's better to finish and own up before your problems come back to you, sir.
Experience, sir.
நீ எப்படி திடீர்னு சில நேரத்தில் ஜூலியன் மூர் மாதிரி டெமி மூர் மாதிரி இந்த ஹாலிவுட் ஆக்ட்ரஸ் மாதிரிலாம் சும்மா ஜம்னு டைலாக்லாம் பேச எப்படி இப்போ பேசுறதெல்லாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மாசா இருந்துச்சு. நைஸ்.
Good job.
ஆமாண்ணா நீ ஆடுன்னு போயிட்டு
சார் இல்ல சார்.
எந்த
அந்த
கொஸ்டின்
கொஸ்டின்
அப்போ நீ கைது நான் உனக்கு சான்ஸ் கொடுக்கலையா?
ஆமா சார்.
சாரி எஸ்.
Sir, two questions, sir. One was which you asked the question, sir, about the Italy situation, sir. Sir, there was a point of time. Sir, Italy, sir. Sir. In one point of time. Okay. Yes, sir. So, in one point of time in Italy, sir, it was considered to be the most affected country by COVID, sir. And the president of Italy literally shed tears, sir, stating that he wasn't able to take his country out of all this. And the reason why Italy fell into that particular pit was their negligence, sir.
Yes.
They came up with the slogan, Milan never stops. And even though, despite the fact that COVID was spreading like a wildfire in Italy, the citizens of the city named Milan, they were not ready to close anything, sir.
Right.
They carried on life, and that proved to be a big mistake, and they got affected, sir.
Right.
So I think Italy was one of the most suffered countries due to this pandemic, sir.
Right.
So to mark the beginning of a new era, they are buying new clothes and the last one, sir. Sir, I think movies is another reason, sir, because you always have politician villains, sir. You never have politician heroes in movies, and you also, the youngsters and the small children, sir. They look at movies where politicians are villains. They arrange for, people. They arrange for their own men to kill people and assassinate other people. So this has set a bad example in the Indian society. That's
nice. Very nice. Okay. We're done. And I really appreciate all the people for taking up this round.
Thank you,
Very
sir.
challenging. Now,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
any questions you want to ask me?
No.
Sir, separate sir. Today you will sir.
Today you will.
Today you will.
Yeah.
Still we didn't arrange, sir.
இப்போ அடுத்து பெண்டிங் வந்து உங்க எல்லாரையும் வெளியே வச்சுட்டு நான் ரிவார்ட்
டைம் வேஸ்ட் பண்ணி வாங்க
ரிவார்ட்ஸ் சீக்கிரம் 1 minute லாஸ்ட் 1
நம்ம ரிவார்ட் இந்திரா ஒரு ஆளு நான் ஸ்டேஜ் போட்டு ஸ்டேஜ் போட்டு ரிவார்ட் சீக்கிரம் போடுங்க கேமரா ஆன் தான் இருக்கு கேமரா நீங்க பார்த்துருப்பீங்க சார் எப்படி என்ன பண்ணிட்டாங்க சார் கட் பண்ணி கேமரா
ஃபுல்லாக போட மாட்டேன், எடிட் பண்ணி தான் போடுறேன்.
Count your final rewards and get a copy immediately.
சார் போனஸ் கப் மாறிடுச்சு நினைக்கிறேன் சார்.
இது
எங்க டீமோட போனஸ் கப்
ஏன்னா மைனஸ் கப்பு பாஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க.
மாறிடுச்சு நினைக்கிறேன்.
ஆப்போசிட்டா இருக்கு சார். அப்படி மைனஸ் எடுத்து போனஸ் ஆமா சிம்பட் அது ரெண்டே போகுது சார். அங்க ரெண்டு மட்டும் எடுத்துங்க போதும். சொல்லிட்டு கேட்டீங்க.
get the rewards properly because we need to discuss on that. And for
நெட்வொர்க் முடிச்சோடனே நாங்க இது பண்ணிடலாம், இன்வெஸ்ட்மென்ட் பண்ணிடலாம்.
அதெல்லாம் அப்போ ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபர் தான் ஓகே ரைட் சோ as a matter of fact right after the network உங்க இன்வெஸ்ட்மென்ட் பிளான் எல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு as soon as முடிச்சிட்டு நேரா இங்க சேருக்கு வாங்க. உங்க டீம் மேட்ஸ்க்கு இன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுங்க.
ஓகே சார்.
நவீன் கீர்த்தனா இன்ஜினியருக்கு இன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுங்க. இன்னும் நல்லா கத்து.
அடுத்த டீம் ரியாக்ட் கேக்குறேன்.
Thank you so much.
யோ பிரபு அதில் ஒரு மைனஸ் ஆட் பண்ணியிருக்கேன், அது பார்த்துருப்பீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
ஓகே சார்.
பிரேக்கப் கரெக்டாக இருக்கணும். எத்தனை பாயிண்ட்ஸ் நான் கேட்குறேன் அதை மிஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா மைனஸ் ஆப்ஷன் இன்னும் அவைலபிள். Kiran, check your WhatsApp, personal WhatsApp. I am talking to you now in WhatsApp.
Now new card. என்னங்க போங்க sorry 11 okay
ஆனா ஜாலியா இருந்தா
ஐட்டானா அட ஏன் அப்படி வரைக்கும் நான் ஆல்ரெடி 8 போட்டுருக்கீங்க
8 தான் ஆகும்.
ஓ
ஷார்ட் ஸோ ஆல் ரைட்.
ஸோ அங்கே வந்து நான் கிரணுக்கு அனுப்பிச்சிட்டேன்.
நீங்க அடிச்சீங்க
நாங்க
ரொம்ப ஃபாஸ்ட் எல்லாமே ரொம்ப ஷார்ட் எல்லாத்தையும் விட்டேறாரு
சரி எல்லாரும் ஷார்ட்ஸ் ஷார்ட் வந்து மிஸ்டர் ஹரியரன் பகவான்
ஏய்
மைனஸ் பண்ண
இன்னும் 15 நிமிஷத்துல இது வாட்ச் ஃபாஸ்ட்
You have the last 15 minutes of today's session. Seven 10க்கு எவ்வளோ பண்ணுறியா?